Hi everybody, this is your girl MC Mayedo and we are live at the seat of Caliphate, Sokoto State, Benin Show. Hello guys, it's your girl Mayedo and this is Just with Mayedo. You're welcome once again. It's another amazing time, a thrilling time with me this weekend. And today, I told you on this episode, on this series, The Struggles of Women, I'll be bringing us wonderful women, great women that are full with understanding and lots of value that they could give out there. So today I'm with she's my mommy, she's a spiritual mother to me, yes, and to so many ladies out there. And it's so exciting that I could bring her on this particular episode with me. So welcome, Mrs. Kehinde Boyega. Bamigboye. Okay, Mommy, am I pronouncing?
Bamigboye.
Okay, Bamigbo. Hey, you're a bad girl. Okay. Okay, I think Mommy, you should do the introduction. Your name, tell us your full name. Yes, ma.
Good evening, everyone and viewer at home. My name is DcN.kehinde Bamigboye.
Okay, I think I'll work on my Yoruba. Mommy, you're from which state?
I'm from Osun State. Why I'm married from Ogun State.
Mommy, you are 2-in-1 now like this.
By the grace of God.
That's lovely. So, Mommy, I have been doing a lot of talks on the struggles of women.
Interesting.
Like we know, so many women here, especially in Nigeria here, we go through a lot. I always say that women go through a lot. If you're not going through a lot in marriage, you're going through a lot in your profession. If you're not going through a lot, even in the society, just waking up, going out, there's this loop that this woman, when you are here, you are there. So, but today we'll be talking on marriage aspect of the struggles because I've done other series on education and other things. So on business also. So today we'll be talking on marriage struggles.
Okay.
So Ma, can you tell us? I know you have been married for over 20 years.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. God. That's nice. I'm so happy to hear that. So I believe you know better most of the challenges women face in marriage.
By the grace of God.
Okay, so Mommy, can you share some of the challenges that you know? Okay, these are the major challenges that young women, young wives, let's say okay, a marriage of 5 years, 10 years, they face. Okay. That's always new to them.
Thank you for inviting us on to be on this main aspect. Yes, I'm so delighted to be here. By the grace of God, I've married for over 27 years now. Wow. And when we are talking about marriage, especially to the younger ones, most of the challenges they face for the first 5 years of marriage. Number one, understanding issue between couples. That means between husband and wife.
Yes,
you know, they are coming from different parts of it may be different parts of the world. That is, from either their state is not the same, they are not of the same biological parent or tribe. So for the first year of marriage, full of ups and downs, which to understand themselves, their culture, their language, like people that marry people that are not from their language or from their tribe. They understand the culture, the language, and how to relate. You know, what makes us to happy in our place may not be the same thing applicable to you. The way we greet in our place may not be the same. And all these little things bring misunderstanding and challenges to the husband and wife or to the couple.
And a lot of women find it hard to adjust.
Some women, because of ego and because of gender equality, they find it difficult to adapt. That yes, I cannot come down to any man. At least possibility of the woman in career higher than husband is there. So for her now to adapt, we find it difficult because I believe the way we used to do it in our house, that is how I will continue to do it. So the issue of understanding. Another thing is a communication issue. You see, in Nigeria of today that we have, jobs have separated many families. A wife may be in Sokoto or may be in one part of the country. Another one will be in another state. So communication issue, especially in this era that the issue of network has affected us so much.
True.
There will be a situation you'll be talking And because when you are communicating, the voice that the husband will be hearing will be like voice of man. And the man will say, am I speaking to my wife or to another man? Why did you give? It has happened to me.
Wow.
Yes, it has happened to me. My husband called. He was in Kebbi State. Then I was in Sokoto. He now called. I picked the call. I now said, why did you give your phone to another person?
Woman. Wow.
I said, no, it is me. He said, it is you? I said, yes, I'm the one speaking. If not for the sake that we trust ourselves and we had that understanding, it would have been another issue.
Yes,
so communication is another issue. And when we talk about communication, there should be effective communication
in
marriage. But in a situation that husband and wife are career people, to get effective communication. And another thing is loneliness.
That's for couples that are not together in the same place.
Even some couples that are together, sometimes they express loneliness. What did I mean by that is that, you see now, there are some men, that is why we don't encourage a man being in different room, a wife being in different room, because when you are together, some things will be happening to woman, it will be on her home. Especially the first 5 years. You know, when you are in your father's house, you will be alone in your room. You always be with your phone. You may decide not to speak with your sibling, but that should not continue when you get to your husband. But when you are used to it, you will be in a room. Husband will be at house, but you prefer to be alone. And for those ones that are separated, that are in different states,
yes, ma'am.
You see, sometimes the wife will feel like discussing issue. It's not all every time that you want to feel your physical appearance. Sometimes let me feel the body language, the way you react to issue. But the issue of communication, even if you are doing video call, may not be okay sometimes. So
yes,
sleeping alone, discussing with other gender in the absence of your husband may bring another issue.
I think, mommy, that's one of the issue that early marriage now they are having. A lot of women are not okay. For example, you made an example earlier. You said, while I'm still single, I have a room to myself. I have my space to myself. Okay, now I'm married. I have to be sleeping in the same room with my husband, which should be normal. But there are sometimes some women will claim, oh, I want privacy. I want to. So so a lot of people still find it very hard to adjust.
Yes, and that is why there is a need for marriage counseling before entering into marriage. It will do the couple a lot. It will save them a lot of troubles in marriage. During the counseling in marriage, it is when they will tell you shouldn't share a room with your husband. You should take your bed together, if possible. If possible.
Underline if possible.
Yes, because it brings intimacy in marriage.
Okay.
But it depends on how individual sees it. So that to adapt, both of them have to adapt when it comes to issue of marriage, because we look for togetherness in marriage. So when a woman is coming from her father's house, you should have it in mind that I'm going to another place entirely. So I should be able to say yes to some things and no to some things. So when you are married, you should be together with your husband. Have it in mind that I'm going together with my husband.
Yes.
And not having my own room. We don't even encourage 3-bedroom for a young couple, because when you have a lot of rooms in the house, when the man or the vice versa is angry or any misunderstanding within them, you say, okay, I have option of go and sleep in another room. And that will give them a chance.
True.
You will see 1 day, 2 days disagreement on flimsy excuses.
Yes,
so we advise that couples should sleep together in a room. That promotes love. It promotes intimacy. It promotes oneness. It promotes togetherness. Okay. So it is advisable for them, as they are sleeping together, waking up together every day. You will see, when it came to a time when a man and woman married, with time they will resemble each other.
It's true. It's true. That's true. But mommy, don't you think my own opinion.
Okay.
Nobody should crucify me in the comment section. Yes. There are times that, sincerely, it could be man, it could be woman, it could be any of the gender. You just want a break. We know for the Christian, they say it's better for us, and you just want to. But there are times that, like this man is just, you're just tired. You don't want to be on your own for some days or some hours. But if you're in the same room, if we're in the same room, is that not possible?
It can be possible, but it's not advisable. The reason why it's not advisable, when you give them a minute, if it go 100 minutes, in the time that you want to be alone, the man may be in need of you, not for only intercourse, but to at least to have somebody to relate with, because you are part of the man is part of you. So it's not easy for him to be alone again. And that is why you see in Christianity, they say the man will leave the father and mother and we cleave. That cleave that we are talking about is not time to separate. And if you want to be alone, that you want to be on your own, should be with the concept of the partner.
Okay, women out there, it is not advisable. It is not advisable for a husband to have his room and a wife to have his room. Not just for, even just like mommy said, not just for intercourse. There are times that you need to talk to each other, advise each other. So if another time you can't choose, say, oh no, I want day my day. You don't know what the devil is doing.
And if at all,
yes,
the man did like that, you as a woman, pack your load and go and meet him. Now your husband, now your team.
Go and meet him.
With speed.
For better, for worse.
Now him togetherness forever.
Okay. Nice one. That's good. All right, mommy, let me ask you this, because I noticed it's one of the struggles that women of nowadays, like, it's one of their major challenge. How will I put this? Combining both for women, career and marriage. It was easy for our mothers, but a lot of women now, the moment, okay, maybe their career is booming and they are becoming maybe a celebrity or they are growing well in politics, immediately you see that their home is shaking. They start having issue. A lot of women now are single mother, or indirectly, some are not even with their husbands. You say, okay, they say the husband is outside the country and they are here in Nigeria. So how can you advise women to manage their career? How did you even do it? Thank God that, okay, you are working also and you also establish a home, and God bless you, mom, you have good children. So how did you do it? What's your advice to young women that are in this position?
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not really easy to manage career and family. It always affects women most, because they were the ones that are very close to children. And by the grace of God, with the help of God and your determination that you want to have a peaceful home, a home where God dwells. So with that prayer and your determination, you will manage both. Though there are a lot of challenges.
A lot
of challenges, because sometimes maybe you're a government worker, or you're a self-employed, that you employ people. There are sometimes you want to supervise. There are sometimes your boss will tell you will stay more than a closing hour. And your little child, I could remember when I have my first daughter. That year, when I finished my maternity leave, about to start work, and the department I was then, I could not carry my child to work. So I have to look for learning that with my child. The first learning I get, my child stayed there just for once. He told me, this baby is crying too much. You don't bring her again. Again, with a strong warning. The woman even ran away from the house. I couldn't meet her the second morning. But what am I going to do to combine my work and my...
You cannot drop your baby.
I cannot drop my baby. My husband now say, okay, leave that work. I will be paying you double of your salary. But thank God for my boss that advised me then that, madam, it's not true. This is not...
Men, they can deceive you. They'll get tired.
He will even pay.
Okay.
But the things that happened then is not happening now.
True.
And work is going well then. But now...
No.
So what I did was that I looked for another nanny. Thank God I now get one of my mother in the church that assists me in carrying the baby. Yet the baby will cry from when I went to work until I will come back.
Wow.
But I've determined that I will not leave this job and I will take care of my baby. What I do is that sometimes I pleaded with my boss. I have to take it upon myself to quickly come home to come and see the baby, run back to office again. It's demanding. But when you determine, it will help you. For you to carry your career and your family, you will determine to give what is take. It will give you a lot of stress. But with God on your side, but if you are not determined, little thing will discourage you.
True.
And you must work for the future of those children and for the family to stand. In many homes today, men are not getting enough money, women are not getting enough money. But what of if one now leave the job?
It will be worse.
It will be worse, and they must take care of those children.
Yes.
So for you to manage both together, number one, you must determine. Number two, you must know how to manage your stress.
Which some women are very bad at.
Yes, you must know how to manage yourself. A little time that you have, take it to rest. And when it comes to children history, you make your children, if you have a mother that can assist you around, if you don't have a mother, you determine to fix time to do each of your thing. Allocate time.
Young ladies, don't pray that your mother-in-law should die.
If you pray for your mother-in-law to die, you will suffer it.
Yes, you need her. You need her for baby.
You need her. In case there is no one, you allocate time for everything that you are doing. It's not a good thing that because of your career, you leave your marriage, or because of your marriage, you leave your career. When you are so determined woman, you're a woman that you say, whatever it takes by the grace of God, I will succeed, and you will succeed by God's grace.
Amen, amen. So women out there, I hope we get that. You can manage your time, still doing your work, and also still taking care of your family. A lot of women have done it. Mommy is an example. Yes, I can probably say that mommy is a good example. So women is just determination, like you said. Yes, and believing in God and just managing your stress very well. With that, we did. Okay, mommy, let me ask you this one question. Women now, we are easily, especially women of this generation, we are easily distracted. Easily distracted. You see a woman because, oh, my friend tried her marriage, it didn't work. Okay, the moment her husband to start doing like this, she's leaving the marriage. She doesn't want to stay. That's why I said earlier that there are so many broken homes now out there. So many single mothers out there. Not because some of them did not even actually tried. Some of them just, okay, the little stress, little this, that, oh, I'm no longer doing this, I'm going out. So now, mommy, what can you say is the problem? Is it the men that are not doing their responsibility, or is it the women that just don't know how to manage their stress? From the little time you have seen these things happen.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
It cannot be only one person. In as much the issue of marriage is is for couples. The problem sometimes may be from man and it may be from the woman. In the area of man, broken marriage sometimes is lack of understanding and determination. When you determine that this marriage will work, it will work. And that's what we used to advise when we are advising a couple, that determine that whatever it takes, my marriage will work. When you have that mind that it will work, then a sister or a brother, or let me say a man or a woman, should have, they need mentor. You cannot know everything. They need to read books that talks about marriage. They need elderly person that we had. Don't just take a decision on your own and you believe that decision, that the decision is the best to you. And what works for your friend may not work for you. Sure. The problem that makes many to leave their home is financial issue. In as much as my husband cannot provide for hot water, they have that money, but they just want the husband. They will say the husband money is our money. My own money is
it's true now. The man's money is our money.
It is not true.
Then my money is my money.
No, it is not true, because when we see the aspect of religion, they have one, they are no more two. Me, I'm a Christian, and in the Bible say both of them are naked and they were not ashamed. It is not issue of intercourse alone, but in all things, they were one. So whatever you have, your husband owns it, and whatever the husband have, both of you owns it. So the issue of my money is my money. Your money is for the family, the husband, and that is where the problems lie. When you will have millions in the account, the man will be struggling to pay school fees, and we say his money is our money, and the children will be they will be hungry. They will not put on good clothes, and you say your money is your money. Then who are you deceiving? So when you have that notion, that slang that our money, my husband money, there will be trouble at home. And sometimes the third party issue used to bring separation in the family. Now, I want to report whatever happened in my family to my mother, to my sister. It brings problem. Because what you told your mother today that your husband did, you may settle with your husband, but it's still in the mind of your mother. That, hey, see how she treated, treated my pikin. Oh. May una see me. Oh. The man go come prostrate tomorrow now. He say, you are welcome. The thing is this. So it's better you settle your issue between yourself. Don't invite any third party. It's either your mother-in-law, your home mother, or your friend. We have situation where you report your family case to your friend, and the friend finally become the wife of your husband. So it is better you manage your home within both of you and allow God, whatever you have, believing that it is for the betterment of the family. Then another issue is intercourse.
Yes.
Some women doesn't have time for their husband.
Career women, we are tired. I cannot.
I don't have time for that one. No, I bet let's leave it tomorrow. Tomorrow, next tomorrow.
Mommy, to be sincere, it's not easy. Doing a career, doing this, is not easy. You definitely be tired.
Yes, but you know you're a career woman before you marry that man, and you promise your faithfulness. On that day of wedding, they will say, you will do this. Say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
You will do that. Yes, I do. Now you get home.
Yes, I do.
And one men doesn't marry because you will cook for them. Some men, they even know how to cook very well. They are not married because you will wash their clothes. They have dry cleaner, but they marry because of intimacy. So when you are denying them of that intimacy in the upper room there will be problem. That is when lack of trust will come in. That is where betrayal will come in. Yes, you will see them with her. And you know, some of them, they have opposite sex friend.
Yes.
They will be more closer to them. And before you know it, you sold your birthright.
You don't gone.
You will sell your birthright outside and you begin to make noise tomorrow. Who is because you are the one that caused it. So most of the problem are finance, intimacy in sex, and sometimes it depends on how the both treat themselves. Some doesn't have time to listen to each other. And you emotionally, you may be disturbed. That you need somebody to talk to. Where there is that person is not there, it is must that you go outside to talk to another person. Yes. So may the Lord help us.
Amen. No, amen, mommy. But mommy, I want you to quickly advise men too, because there are men that believe that, oh, because my wife is making millions and I'm making thousands, since our money is our money, I will not stress myself. There are men like that, mommy.
Yes.
Good. I like that you agree this one.
Agreed.
Yes, so please, what can you say to this men?
Let me say this, that according to the both books that we believe, the responsibility of the home is given to men.
To men.
But a woman is an helpmeet.
Yes, ma'am.
And when they say you are a helper, the responsibility must not be shifted to the woman totally, but she can assist. So the men out there should not see the woman as the person that must do all. When somebody is helping you, don't shift all the body to the person. Sure. When you have a little, let's be faithful in the little you have. To pay house rent, to pay children's school fees, if the man has capacity to do, let him do it. Then the woman can now assist. But when you shift because you're a woman, has the money, the blessing will be going to your woman.
Men, take note of what we don't say.
And the blessing that's supposed to come to the man, because you are not performing your responsibility at home, God may not give you the blessing, because God is not partial of anybody.
That is just the truth.
That is it.
Thank you very much, Mommy. Men, please take note of what she just said. Because your partner is helping you as a helper does not mean you should shift the responsibility. God is not a partial God. So, Mommy, thank you very much. But lastly, before we go, Mommy, what is your advice to women that are struggling on how to manage their marriage and their career? What can you advise them?
God will help all of us.
Amen. Amen.
As we are struggling, we know God will crown our efforts with success. Amen. So my advice to all the women that are struggling is that God will give us the reward of our struggling.
Amen.
Don't be tired. Don't be weary. Don't say I'm tired. God will continue to strengthen you, but continue doing what you know how to do best, the good you know how to do. One day you will receive the reward, and reward will surprise you, because a day is coming that all your children will gather and they will surround your table, and they begin to celebrate. Then you will be your family celebrity there.
People wonder why women live longer. Mommy, thank you very much. I said people wonder why women live longer. It's because of the work they are putting. So women like Mommy are strongly advised, keep pushing. Keep pushing. God will always help. Keep pushing, keep praying. Keep praying, yes. Mommy, keep looking unto God. God is the key, is the way. Yes, Gen Z mothers. All right, Mommy. Mommy, thank you very much for coming on this Gist with Mayedu. It was wonderful having you here with me.
It's my pleasure.
I hope next time I call you, you will definitely come.
Definitely, all right, yes.
Okay. Viewers, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. I really appreciate you watching this video to the end. And I'm going to be seeing us next time on another wonderful episode, still on Struggles of Women. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. I want to hear our views about every single episode I post out there. Thank you very much. Love you. Ciao. Hi everybody, this is your girl and Mayedu, and we are live at the seat of Caliphate, Sokoto State, British Show.